Well, let me tell you this. Tonight is a powerful night. A lot of things have been revealed. A lot of things have been exposed. The Epstein list, Joy Reid. But we're going to talk about that plus so much more. There's something that they're not telling you right now. But what they are telling you is that MSNBC canceled the Joy Reid show. They did it not because it was failing the most. I mean, the whole channel lost 53% of their viewership. They did it to make an example. After Reid was fired, many black and colored correspondents, they quit. Did Joy Reid sink her ratings because of her lies, or was she targeted and racially executed by fake news? Tonight, we're going to tell you the answer to that, expose the Epstein list, and we're talking to tax specialist and TikTok sensation, Jessica Bay. She's also in the building with us. You guys get to know her. But we're going in on the subject. But you guys call in 470-572-7678. We're going in all the way on TrueRoverTV.tv. We're on Twitter. We're on X. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. But only for a couple minutes. They can't give the secret sauce up because there's so much that needs to be talked about. While you guys are being told to mourn the sacrifice of Joy Reid, that she stood up for black people, black thoughts and black causes, and she stood up against a lot of things. But she was too close. And we all know that coons are going to get it first. They're going to get it first. They're going to get it first. Proximity matters when you're talking about evil. This is the same exact station that brought you Rachel Maddow. Same exact one. All she was a dark-skinned version of Rachel Maddow. She was pushing these liberal ideas. Yes, some of them seemed black infused. Like there were some ideas which, to use their terminology, intersected with black causes and black ideas. But was it really black? Who is Joy Reid? We're going to talk about that plus so much more. And I have the lovely Jessica Bay. She is with us right now. Jessica, you there?
I'm here.
All right. I know you have so much to say about this, but I want to let the people know, where they can find you at online. You're doing your thing on TikTok. People taking your content, making whole movies out of it. Tell them where tell them where they can find you at online.
Okay, you guys can find me on TikTok as Jessica Carter with a K Martin. You can find me on Instagram as Carter Chanel. And also you can find me on Facebook as Jessica Bay. That's Bey. Jessica Jessica Bay spelled Bey.
All right. And you guys call in 470-572-7678. We're going in tonight. I just saw one of the callers. Let me do this. Yeah, we're going in live tonight. You guys got to pay attention because while there were a lot of things that uh, they propped up Joy Reid to be, they propped her up to be this, pro-black, revolutionary, progressive person, right? They propped her up to be that way, but then she had to say sorry because she tweeted about gay marriage, and she had a disdain for gay marriage. She's Jamaican. That is not a thing that's very acceptable in that culture, but because she's on MSNBC, she had to apologize. In fact, she said Oh, I don't even know where these tweets came from. Like, who is Joy Reid? You know, this is somebody that, you know, that we don't even know who she is. I never seen her at any protest or any demonstration or any sort of, any sort of drive, or I never seen her out there. You got to think about the source. Where did you first encounter this person? MSNBC? Do you think that that's going to be the venue where you're going to have a, a thinker or a revolutionary speaker that's going to change the condition of Black people? MSNBC? Come on. So, what is your thoughts on that, Jessica?
Honestly, I believe they did her the same way that they did Don Lemon. You remember
Hmm.
Don?
Yeah.
Um, it was only so much that she was going to be able to discuss and put out in the media. And right now, I feel like so many people are being I feel like so many people are accessing the right information at this point because people are getting it off of social media. You know, the news is not telling us the real news. They're masking the truth.
Hmm.
And I feel like the news ratings are dropping because people are having discussions now. Being that we
Hmm.
have Doge that's going through the White House finances, and we're seeing who the real criminals really are.
Peace. You're live on Two Rover TV.tv. What's your thoughts on Joy Reid? I said you're live on Two Rover TV.tv. What's your thoughts on Joy Reid? I'm listening to the radio. I apologize. I can't hear that much. I'm just quick park real quick. I apologize. All right, all right. I am taking callers. You guys call in 470-572-7678. We're going in tonight. Hey, but we're about to go in and expose Joy Reid and MSNBC and fake news. But I definitely wanted to get your perspective on Joy Reid. You hear me? I'm sorry, I can't. Let me. I'm still talking. Say it again. Okay, can you hear me? I can hear you. Okay, we're live on TV.tv, and I was wanting to know what your perspective was on Joy Reid. Reid? Joy Reid. Joy Reid? Yeah. Remind me of the situation. I apologize. Okay, so there is a correspondent named Joy Reid on MSNBC, and she recently got terminated by fake news. And so a lot of people were corresponding that, that was a racist thing, it was sexist, it was misogynistic, that she got sacrificed on um, legacy media. So did you know about that? I wasn't aware of that, but I mean, like anything else, it's like if we don't have control of our own media, we're always going to run into issues, as people. So it's just one of those things about maintaining a sense of control for ourselves. You know, we'll always run into that issue. That's my that's my point of view. I mean, my opinion about things, but I wasn't made aware that. I work for the state, so I'm busy a lot, so I'm really not into watching television or the news at all. So, oh yeah, as you shouldn't be, because it's not giving you anything good. It's not giving you any good information, man. It's giving you a lot of filth, a lot of fakeness, and a lot of things that they just want you to think about certain things. So I'm glad that you're tuning in to TV.tv. Where are you calling in from tonight? I'm from Atlanta. All right. Yeah. All right, no doubt, no doubt. Well, stay tuned. Is there anybody that had talked to me prior? I'm sorry. Okay, I had some other people that was calling. I was wanting to know we had spoke prior. Yeah. I'm still on the road trying to get home right now, but okay, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But the phone lines are open. Thank you for calling. You can listen in. The best way to listen in is TV. But yeah, the phone lines are open. You guys can call back in. If you have a comment or question, but we're going to go in. We're exposing the Joy Reid fiasco, and we are exposing the Jeffrey Epstein list. Some of the lists that came out today. It's too raw for TV. So we're going in on all of that. We're going in on Joy Reid and her ridiculous statements that she made. So one of the things about Joy Reid that I want to get your opinion about Joy Reid as well, Vanessa. What's your thoughts on Joy Reid on MSNBC?
Well, I didn't think she was ever going to last too much longer after the election, especially with the. She was just she never. I thought she was just really far on one side, which you can never be. And when you're on the news, you're supposed to be neutral, no matter how the network swings. I mean, after a while, especially when you're a person of color, if you're pushing one side too much, they're gonna get rid of you. But I was disappointed to see her crying about it. I was like, girl, don't be crying about these white women. If anything, now you're super famous. Like now you're gonna just go start your own thing. You're right popping like. But you know why she was like that? You never really knew what she really thought. All you thought that she thought is what MSNBC was telling her to say. You know what I'm saying? What they were pushing her to say. Any reasonable person right now that has gotten, basically free publicity from mainstream legacy media is not going to be crying when they let them go. Hell, that's a relief. Now you can take all that money that was going to you as like now you're right. It's all yours now. You could say, hey, um, whatever advertiser that advertised on Joe Reid's show, now you could advertise on my podcast, and it's going to be specialized. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be specialized. I just came off the fire and see. So now when you see people like Don Lemon and Joy Reid and all of these, Roland Martin and all of these people just crying because they were terminated, rightly so, by legacy media, and you you see all these people crying about it because they have nothing else. All they can talk about is what MSNBC told them to talk about, or what Fox News told them to talk about, or what BET told Roland Martin to talk about. They had the total line of these liberal masters and script writers that they have. You know what I'm saying? Joy Reid is less of a correspondent as she is an actor. She just completely just is like, oh, well, I didn't. She even said she didn't write the thing about the gay people on her Twitter. Come on, you didn't write it. I was hacked. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So what do you really even think? What do you really even believe? You know what I'm saying? These people, they hate Elon Musk, but they're robots just like he's created. You feel me? Artificial intelligence. And especially when you talk about MSNBC, that's completely artificial, completely freaking fake. And we're going to talk about that. Plus, the damage that Joy Reid has did to the black community. She is not innocent. She has done damage to the black community. In fact, we're going to talk about that plus so much more. But if you guys are on X, if you guys are on Twitter, if you guys are on Facebook, if you guys are on YouTube, if you guys are on Instagram, well, you got to go to rawfortv.tv right now. Call in 470-572-7678. We're going in tonight because the revolution will not be televised. It's only on rawfortv.tv. Tonight, is this? Hold on. Going in tonight. Is this Lonnie? Yes. This Lonnie? So
Number 470-572-7678. One thing I love about Two Rover TV platform, unlike the other platforms that we're on, when people called in, there was a lot of censorship.